Folks, here we are continuing our game of Hex of Steel. I did play a few turns to just get stabilized and remind myself of how this game plays. Let's continue here. I've moved on to September 6th, I think, so about 5 days of playing to see what's going to happen with this. I'll resume the campaign. Now, since the last time, we had 4 kills, 2 losses, 6 units built. Alright, so Poland is Soviet Union. Poland's still earning too much money for my taste. So here we go. Here's the list of things going on. Now, going to check the objectives. I don't know if I looked at this, but see, here we go. The objectives are to capture all of these. Now, boy, those ones over here look like they're in the Soviet Union. Look at that. Alright, let's take these objectives off. That's Minsk. So apparently I'm supposed to start Operation Barbarossa in this? That doesn't make any sense. Alright. So, I never quite understand this because, we have no turn limit here. It is raining. So the current weather is rain, so I think that means our planes can't fly. Here's some notes too. These are helpful. 11th Panzer has low health, and then it was destroyed, so we can click those off. Counterattack by the Poles down here. I have to say and Gusev was lost. Oh, I think that's a city. Yeah, I have not been paying much attention to what's going on up here. So the Poles have been counterattacking this direction, but most of the places that they're at, they're counterattacking but taking heavy losses. Alright, so let's go try to use some kind of doctrine here. We should always go back and check those things that we need to repair first. Because as you can see, well, 1707. Huh. Well, that really seems like a lower income than usual. I must have bought a lot of stuff already. Okay, so we'll do this. Refuel that. This is needing ammunition and fuel. This one, same thing. So they're all ready to fly, but I don't think they could fly because it's raining. No, they can't. Okay. This city here is smoking. I don't know if... Well, no, I can fly them. I don't understand why you can fly in the rain in this game. It's not like the other games that you can do that. That old Panzer Corps game, you couldn't fly in the rain. Well, let's see what we can do. Can we attack in the rain? Here's this Messerschmitt. Oh, it needs to go back to town. Well, let's do that then. Where's the airport? Is there, so the Messerschmitt can go here. Uh-oh. It's only got 3 fuel left. I think it's gonna go down into the drink. I didn't, that's funny. Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. So let's fly it over here and we'll watch it, crash. Boom, okay. Well, that's a real waste, isn't it? Okay, so over here. So again, these are the kinds of things you gotta watch out for. So this one has 26 fuel, 2 out of 3 attack. It could attack. And if I move it here, can't attack in the rain. You can fly, but can't attack. Okay. Alright, so let's make sure we know where these guys are. Okay, that's an airfield that's controlled by the Poles. So we have to look at all of these planes. Okay, so here's another plane. Let's this first Junkers. 9th Junkers. Where is it? Here's this Messerschmitt 110. Alright, so it might as well fly back. You can see it can barely make it. I gotta be more careful here, boys. Alright, so let's fly him back to get him refueled. These flew back already to get refueled. Okay, so that was good. Yeah, make sure you check your airplanes, guys, because it's really dumb to lose a plane the way I just did. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous, isn't it? So this guy needs to find a place. That's a little closer. Frankfurt, we'll send him to there. He can't quite make it, but he'll have enough to make it back next time. This guy here got 28 fuel and 1, but he really doesn't have enough to attack, and it's raining, so he's going to head back. This one here, no ammunition, nowhere to go. Oh, come on, man. Learn how to play the game. Learn how to play the game. So it looks like this Messerschmitt's going to crash. That's pretty funny, isn't it? That's Polish. There's no airfields in range for this guy either. Wonder if he could just hang out. I doubt it. I doubt it. Alright, well, I'm going to go crash him now. Oh, he still has 1 left. Okay. And now I've got this guy here. He's got 32 of 50 left. And he's nearly out of fuel as well, so he'll go back to here. Try to take care of these airplanes properly. Okay. Now we got the southern airplanes. Okay, we got one on station here. He can rebuild and refuel and everything like that. Okay, this one here. It's out of ammunition, so it's going to come back. This one here. Nearly out of ammunition. It might as well come back. This one here. Same thing. It's a good time to refuel all the airplanes when there's just literally nothing they can do. This one's in pretty good shape, but he's almost out of fuel, so he'll go back. This one here, these are Russian ones, Polish ones. I think that's all my planes. Alright, so let's divide this up into sectors. So here's the northwest sector, we'll call this. It's a central sector, but this particular area, I've been winning some battles, but taking some hits. So let's take a look at our guys here. For example, this guy here. Turn off those things. Okay, he's got 37 out of 100, so he needs to rebuild. This guy didn't take any hits. This guy's out of ammunition and stuff, so he needs to rebuild his stuff. So now he's got... he didn't get enough ammunition here. I think I've been pressing the wrong button there. Make sure you press the right one. All right, this guy here. He's actually okay. If he targets that guy, though, he's going to get hammered. So he won't do anything. Over here. I've already looked at them. That's a pontoon bridge. Alright, his health is pretty poor. If I put more people, he'll get 21 people left. That's just not enough. Let's bring him back. Here's an engineer. Not in bad shape. Comes over here, here, or here. Let's get him back up to full strength here. Let's do that. So if I replace him, it doesn't repair the ammunition. So it's a 2-turn process. In the old game, Panzer Corps, you could do it all at once. Maybe I'm missing the button to do that. Okay, these babies here. Okay, so that's replacements. That's munitions. That's just fuel. And then that's ammunitions and fuel. So you can't replace personnel at the same time. So this guy here, he really needs more fuel and then stuff than that. So he'll go there with that. Alright, and then I guess he can still do that. So I guess if you do the one first, you can do the other one. Okay. Well, that's really interesting, isn't it? A little bit crazy. Notice this guy here is on a rail line, it looks like, or a river line or something, and he could get on a ship, train, or plane. Interesting. Okay. So, here we go. This guy, 100 out of 100. Plenty of ammo. But I'm going to take some losses. Here's this thing. The SIG. He can go here, but I don't think you can attack with these things and move. Let's find out. No, you can do that. Okay. This guy then would be a little bit less of a loss. Let's keep the pressure up. Did you see that? 21 losses to 1. Sometimes this game is absolutely unfair. Bring somebody else down to attack. Well, that guy can't do any better. Oh, he's in trouble. He shouldn't have come back. Alright, this guy here, he's in trouble, so he's going to refuel and stuff, and then do that. I'm running out of supplies. Alright, here's this guy, the 5th Panzer. It looks like the lanes are open, but he's in trouble too. He'll refuel and replace. I'm running out of money. I can't do this much more. Okay, this guy here, replace, and that's about it for all of that. So, need to hold back on my... Let's send this guy up, see if he can find out anything up here. It's fun to overrun things. That worked out well. Heavy infantry. Might as well move him up. This thing here. He's in trouble. He better not move. Don't have enough money to do anything else. Alright. Pound on this guy. He's only got 29 left. Can we take him out? Let's see. My infantry. Alright, there's this guy here. Looks like he could benefit from going back to the airport, which is there, so he'll... I might have moved him by mistake, though. Let's see. Yeah, I think I did. Alright, let's see what these armored cars can do to the Polish. Yeah, they can't really handle it. They need to be rebuilt, though, but when taking out this guy's worth it, I think. Oh. Well, we gotta take that out now. Ugh! Would be surprised if that's not occupied. It is. Alright, that's a pack. This guy can shoot at him. Another junkers. He might as well move back. Get to that one. Right, what can you do here? This guy here? No. No. Oh, these guys are tough. These are my BMWs. That's a pretty good attack. Let's send the 5th Engineers up in here. And these guys in. So now that should reduce the losses there. Let's try it. Oh, you know, engineers that have half-tracks can overrun. Well, that's nice. Okay. Wow, awesome. 40th Light Infantry. So this guy can do that. Nah, he won't do it. Alright, let's see. Need some artillery over here. Right, continuing the attack. We want to keep driving towards Poznan, but it would be good to get rid of these guys first. Just taking some losses here. That's an anti-tank. So if I use this tank, yeah, I'll lose tanks. I don't want to do that. What about these guys? I think they can take down their entrenchments a little bit too. Yeah, we'll use the engineers. Oh, look at that. Drove them out. That's nice. Whoa! Definitely causing them problems here. This has been a very good attack. This thing here, heavy infantry, light infantry. Yeah, let's keep pressing up forward. Oh. Damn. See, this 8th Panzer might not last long. Ooh. Go that way then. I don't know about that guy. I don't think he's going to survive long. Can I get reinforcements over there? What about this guy? Yeah, that'll help. He's 100 out of 100. Don't want to go that way. That's anti-tank. And this one's not. So let's attack him. Pretty lame. That was not a very good attack. There's von Rundstedt. I can't get anybody else over there. What about this guy? He can come. Nah. That's about it. Do I want to... Yeah, I think driving up towards Poznan is a good idea. Can't replace anything, so here he goes. Alright, I got a bunch of guys to blast the hell out of this guy here. Let's get him out of the way. Down to 2. Down to 1. Down to 0. Light infantry. 100 out of 100. Bring him up. Ugh! Is that because I use trucks? They surrendered. That's like, we like to see that. Alright, we've got an engineer here. Don't I have a pontoon I can put down here? Let me see. No. Enemy units in the way. Can't do it. Interesting, though. Now, this engineer could go into the river. It'll take a hell of a lot of losses to do so. But then he could act as a crossing way. Man, look at this. There's just a lot of stuff here. Wish I had some... Oh, I do have some more money. Let's see, I've got more money from doing some different things. Let's get these engineers back up to scratch. That's good. These tanks, then. These tanks. This guy here, yeah, he needs to get back up. Oh, he moved already. Oh, they're in bad shape. Wouldn't let me heal him. Doesn't have enough money to heal him, but maybe I can get him refueled. Okay. Down to 0. Okay, so he's refueled, but still needs to rebuild, so I won't get him in the way. Down here. Nope. Nope. So everything is just way too strong. What can I do against these tanks? Nothing. These guys usually are good against tanks, though. Yeah, that was nice. Still doesn't help, though. Got some light infantry. Boy, he's got a heavy tank attack coming over here. Got these AT guys coming in. I just brought him in, though. I think over here we better just hold fire for a moment. Just hold that line. Okay. Let's loop around to this flank up here. We're pretty much done in this area. What about these guys? Oh yeah, they can come in. Do I want to send them through and cut those guys off on that side of the river? Not a bad idea. Do that. Okay, this is stuck. They're stuck. Actually, these refuel, didn't I? But I really don't want them to fly anywhere in the rain. It does have a forecast here. Turn 7, 90% chance of being clear. But they're not really on the front line. Where's the next airport? Really need to take Poznan and take their airport. That would really be good. Alright. I think it's all pretty much done here. Okay, there's some stuff to be done here. Alright, so. Ugh! I forget, if you don't click off those airplanes, they fly anyway. Alright, this guy's in a train. Got a couple guys in a train, so they have to detrain. And this one has to detrain. Oh no, that's a pontoon bridge. What is that? Oh, okay. Well, this guy detrained. Turn off these factories here. He's only got 6 left. Yeah, you better make sure he doesn't get into trouble. What about this thing? Why can't I detrain it? Chugga, 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 chugga. Okay, well. Very strange that it cannot detrain. This whole area I think I'll pass on. And that's it up here for those guys. These guys have all attacked and moved. This guy could move. He might want to move here. Got more shots from that spot. I think that's it. This guy hasn't moved yet or done anything. Actually, he's not in a good place. I don't think he's going to survive long. Right, that's pretty much it. And we got the Slovakian front now. Let's get the Slovakians done. See how they're doing down here. Next turn. Some munition reserve are ready to be deployed. Yeah, but the only thing that's ready to deploy is the pontoon bridge. I'm holding off on that. So no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Alright. Slovakia, units built. So here's the Slovakians. They have more money than the Germans do at the moment. So here we are in the rain. Let's see what we need to do. Alright, these guys, they're okay. Where's the airport? Right there. These guys, they're not okay. These guys are definitely not okay. Alright, that's the bad. Alright, now in the front line here. Alright, so this guy needs to rebuild and refuel. This guy needs to rebuild and refuel. This guy. Yep. Well, actually, no, he's going to rebuild and refuel. Or at least refuel this guy here. He's down to half his ammo. Let's go ahead and load him up. This guy here. He's okay. He can shoot at something. He's got a range of 2, as you can see from here. So, where does he want to shoot? This cavalry can be annoying. 100 out of 100 there. Yeah. Let's take out the cav. That's too much. He's got support. He must have artillery support back here. What about this guy? Well, that's worth an attack. Yep, look at that. Now that exposes this artillery. Can that guy get in? He can, and he can do something. So let's go. Well done, but now I don't have any thing that can fill the hole. Just this guy here, and he is in real trouble. He needs to fall back. So that's that. I don't think there's any more Slovakians. So that's it. So now we get to see what the Polish do back in turn to us. Let's do it. Took out my bridge. Cavalry versus armored cars. Oh! Their tanks are good. Planes are going back to their airfields in Warsaw. Oh. That was not a good attack for them. Ouch. Some heavy losses here. Those guys retreated across the river. I didn't know they could do that. Oh, there goes somebody. Another guy dead. I lost 4 guys and killed 3, but I did get 1,757 money. Okay, so now I have that in here. Okay. These Poles are brutal. But now, as you can see, I have 8 units coming in. Let's see what I can do. So, yeah. So next turn I'll be putting on all of these guys. They're all coming in. Those tanks won't be coming in. But, yeah. I got planes to replace the planes I've drawn. Like this guy here. He has 1 fuel left, I think. Wait a minute. You can't do anything. So he's got 1 fuel. You can go 1 hex and die. I mean, that is pathetic, not paying attention to your air units. So, don't do that. Okay, pontoon bridge destroyed. Out of supplies. This is the second. So he's out of supplies, huh? Right. Oh. Yeah, he sure is. Let's fill him up. And build him up. Okay. Shot down to Messerschmitt. I lost two or three planes last turn. This guy's in low health. I don't know if he's still around. I think he might be dead, but sometimes it doesn't report that here. Okay, that's the 94th Light Infantry. 54th, that's this guy here. Okay, so here we go. We can repair and rebuild him. Thank you for the warning. Okay, this one here. 9th Light Infantry. Nope, he was destroyed. This one has low health. He sure does. I think he'll get way out of dodge. Okay. Destroyed. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, we did that. All right. So that takes care of all of those. So we'll be able to continue the next turn. So I'm a little bit more organized, but I'm taking heavy losses that probably a more experienced player would be laughing up his sleeve, and probably are if there's any of them watching. All right, so let's go ahead and save. This will be the 7th, I think. 7th of September, yep. So save. I got a lot of saves here. I'll just save that one. And 7th. Okay. Save. And quit.